I would like to share an anecdote with you as a prelude of this workshop. Many years ago, in the context of software maintenance, I was using the dependable integration environment with correct data, and I started to get abnormal errors. I thought my data was corrupt, so I made sure to pick other reliable data, with no success. I spoke to the team leader, who knew the source of the problem. A colleague wrote a routine to extract the extension from file name, with the optimistic mindset. My colleague didn't anticipate special cases, like, for example, a file without extension. This introduced defects. Eventually, I suggested to the team leader to take advantage of software reusability, and search for popular libraries that provide get-extension methods, and check if they were already used in the project as dependencies. We were lucky, a famous Apache Commons library was present. All we had to do is invoke it. This immediately resolved both the defects and the evolution. In this workshop, we will write our own file name utils class based on the original one in Apache Commons library. We will create a new class called myFileNameUtils, and let's place it in a utils package, accordingly. In this class, let's define a static method called getExtension, which expects string parameter called filename, and its return type is string as well. For the time being, the implementation of the class will be limited to throwing an unsupported operation exception. In the Project Explorer, right-click on myFileNameUtils class, and click on JUnit Tools, and click on Generate Test Class. Check getExtension method, and uncheck Test Suites. Click on Finish. Let's clean the generated test code. Let's create many test methods based on the general test case. One method is for empty file name. Another one for a null file name. Another one for a file name with many dots. And finally a method for file name with special characters. Back to general test case method, let's rename result variable to actual, and write tests for the intended objective to the method getExtension. Likewise for the empty file name case, null file name case, no extension case, and many dots case. Let's put many tests for special characters case for better verification. Let's start the implementation of main code. We will start with the optimistic mindset and implement the straightforward solution. After running tests, we can see that test cases passed except for no extension test case, null file name case, and many dots case as well. Let's tackle the first case, and check if the file name is null. When the file name is null, we will just return an empty string. When the file name has no extension, we need to check what index of method returns. Generally, when the looked up value is not found, index of method returns -1. That's it. When index variable equals -1, we will return an empty string as well. For the many dots file name, it is indeed a valid file name. To overcome this situation, we will use last index of method instead of index of method. We have crafted a complete and hefty getExtension method, thanks to TDD. As you can notice, TDD approach helps to meet the requirements and, at the same time, helps to indicate the state of main code.